All right. Hey, how's it going? I'm Leandre Boone with Buckeye Financial LLC, and if you've ever left a job, you probably got an old 401k sitting behind with a former employer, and nobody ever really explained what your actual options are or what happens if you do nothing. Let's fix that today. Here's the problem. When people change jobs, the old 401k is usually the last thing on their mind during the transition. There's a new job, new benefits, a lot going on. So it gets left behind, sometimes for years, often sitting in an outdated investments that nobody been actively managing the whole time. You actually have four real choices, and most people only know about one of them. You can leave it where it is, still subject to your old employer's rules. You can roll it into a new employer's 401k if they accept incoming rollovers. You can roll it into an IRA, your own account, typically with far more investment choice and control. Or you can cash it out, which triggers immediate taxes. And if you're under 59 and a half years old, typically a 10% early withdrawal penalty on top of that. Cashing out looks simple on paper, but it's rarely worth it. Say you've got $50,000 in an old 401k. Cash it out under 59 and a half years old, and a 10% early withdrawal penalty, that alone takes that down to $45,000. Then factor in ordinary income taxes, for many people around 22%. And you could be walking away with roughly $34,000 of a $50,000 balance. That's a huge amount of retirement savings lost, permanently, just for accessing it early. A direct rollover into an IRA moves the money without triggering any tax event at all. Done correctly, the funds go straight from one account to another. Nothing withheld, nothing taxed. The advantages are real. Far more investment options than most employer plans offer. One consolidated account instead of tracking several scattered old 401ks from past jobs, and often more control over the fees you're actually paying. Now, there are three mistakes I see constantly. First, taking an indirect rollover where the check comes to you and missing the 60-day window to redeposit it, which accidentally triggers taxes and penalties. Second, cashing out a small old 401k because it doesn't seem like much money. But left alone, that account compounds for decades. And third, leaving several old 401ks scattered across different past employers instead of consolidating them into one account you're actually managing. Don't leave money behind with an old employer. If you want to know exactly what your best move is with an old 401k, head to BuckeyeFinancialLLC.com and book a free retirement protection review. Let's build the right plan together.